everybody, and welcome to more American Pro Wrestling, voice of tradition. Jonathan Darwin joining you, as always, General Manager Brad Taylor. We got an exciting hour of action for you, and we're going to start it right after this. DJ Walker, I know you got at least 2 or 3 topics on your mind, and you're never short for words. I'm just going to turn it over to you right now, sir.
First and foremost, tonight ends the Dawson twins. It's the end of an era. The Dawson experience is about to be over. No DQ. That simply means we can beat you like your daddy never did, boys. And when we get you out there in the middle of the ring, or maybe out here on the floor, what we're going to do to you, some people may have to cover the kids' eyes and turn their heads and look away, but it doesn't matter. You signed up for this. Your mama signed the waiver, and tonight you're getting paid back for all the silly crap you've been doing. And in case you didn't get the update, it's the talk of the town, isn't it, Dixon? Friday night, I beat Jeff Paul in the center of the ring in front of the crowd at Fayetteville, and I don't want to say your next unified heavyweight champion just yet, but I am the #1 contender for the title currently being held by Anthony Purdue. And Anthony and I, we go back a while. We've had a couple dinners together, traveled the road once or twice. I hold him in high esteem. Really, I do. I've got a lot of respect for Anthony. But when it comes down to it, I'm going to drop him on his head and I'm going to take that belt from him. And it's not going to be personal, but it's going to be mine, and that's just the way it is. So tonight, look who it is. Did they not give you any interview time, Purdue? You have to come out here and interrupt mine? You're just coming out early for your ring. Coming to the ring early for your match. Is this supposed to be my time, and this guy's coming out here? Yeah?
Well, I think it's for you to deal with. Excuse me, Mr. Dixon, if I could have Mr. Purdue on this side, sir.
First of all, TJ, I do want to congratulate you on a hard-fought and well-earned victory over Jeff Paul. I know how tough he can be.
Thank you.
Battled Jeff many times. But the one thing you have to take in consideration, you, among everybody in that locker room, you know how to talk a big game. But the fact of the matter is, you're stepping in that ring for this against me. Everybody, all of these fans here, everybody watching at home, they know why I hold this belt and why I've been able to hold on to it for so long. Because I am the best pure professional wrestler in this area.
Well, that could be true. You might be the best. But the night we meet, we're going to find out for real, because I might not be the best, but I'm the baddest. And I got a killer instinct, and I don't really care because I don't have a whole lot to lose. Do you understand what I'm saying? So by the time you get me twisted in a knot, you're going to be out of breath.
Here's the situation. Look, guys. Y'all are letting emotions run in a situation. The situation is that this goober over here came in here, an NICW interloper, and he set this situation up to pit us against each other. We don't need to let that happen, guys. Come on, we got common enemies here. TJ, we all know you're a great wrestler. You're now the #1 contender. And Tony, we know you're the champion. You've been the champion, okay? And everybody knows that. All the fans know that. Dixon Bad knows that. Jonathan Darwin knows that. Gigi, come on in here. She knows that. Okay? And Goober over here, Brad Taylor knows it too. Okay? So, look, we just need to turn the heat down on this bowler here, guys.
The simple fact is, whether we like what he's done or not, one thing we can all agree upon is he is trying to bring the best competition for all of our champions. And that's what this is. TJ's been on a roll, and he deserves a title shot, and I'm going to give it to him a little bit later on down the road, and he will find out exactly I am what I say I am, and I prove it each and every week in that ring.
We all believe you. And TJ, you're going to get your title shot, okay? We're going to cross all the T's and dot all the I's and lay the contracts out. And we're going to go over all the particulars, and it's going to happen. We're going to put it in the ring, in an APW ring, with this unified belt on the line, okay? So I think we just need to turn the heat down. Everybody's all friends here, right, Dixon? That's right. All right. So we just need to turn the heat down a little bit here because we got common enemies, and the big one that we got is right over there.
Things are calm for now.
They're calm.
All right, here we go.
Well, Brad Taylor, I'm going to use an old phrase, but I think it applies from that last interview. You could cut the tension with a knife between TJ
most
Walker
definitely.
and Tony Perdue.
And I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier with that tension right there. But, hey, he earned it. TJ deserves it, and he's going to get it sooner or later. What do you think about Big Mike and what we seen the other night?
Well, the patriotic pride swelling here in the Mountain State Sportatorium. Big Mike had a shot against Tony Perdue, and for a young man who's just starting in this business, not even 6 months in, really, he took it to Tony Perdue. He was a very competitive wrestler.
Yes.
And I believe his stock can only continue to rise here in APW because of that match.
Oh, he's on the way up, and that's the only direction he's going, especially from that match that I seen. The Russian here, he's in a town that's very patriotic, so he better watch himself.
Collar and elbow tie-up as the men measure each other up now. And rear waist lock applied by Big Mike, trying to use the amateur background here. Trying to go for that wide base to gain the leverage. And
using the ropes to stop the momentum and advantage.
yeah, the big Russian with the veteran experience there grabs the ropes, which requires the breakup. I tell you, I look at Richie Acevedo. I've known that man for probably over 2 decades now, and he is the biggest snake in the grass when it comes to some things.
Yeah, I believe that. But you may call him a big snake, but he also knows how to pick them to work on his team as well.
Oh, I will not take anything away from that, Brad Taylor. The man does know how to assemble a faction. I just can't agree with a lot of his tactics
I don't
or his
agree
behavior or demeanor.
Yeah, I don't agree either, JD. The way he represents himself around here is terrible, unethical at times. But, hey, he's entertainingly talented.
Looks like the Russian's trying to gain leverage, but I tell you what, Big Mike he's reversing everything that's coming from the big Russian here. A little tit for tat between these two gentlemen.
Yeah,
here.
it's been a back and forth, very even as we go, but, oh, wow, great takedown by the Russian.
Yeah. Russian's grounded now. And, Brad, I think about also not just this match, but that big match that TJ Walker was talking about exclusively for Rumble.com. No disqualifications. The Appalachian Express versus the Dawsons. One team will no longer be together.
Right. When the Appalachian Express have that deep of hatred towards the young talent, and they came to me and said, hey, if we lose, we split up. I don't think they thought I would take them up on that, but yes, I did.
Well, the young men are passionate, and I think they're going to do whatever it takes. And if they can end the Appalachian Express, they would take that risk.
Yeah, and plus that's another notch in their already established career as young guys.
Yeah, and Tony Perdue was out here earlier for that interview segment. He's going to be taking on Bryson Phillips in our main event for that unified championship here today.
Former television champion.
Yes. And the Russian takes Big Mike down. Can Big Mike find a way to get back into this one here? And look at the Russian there. Despicable behavior out of the Russian there.
The ref Sean, right on top of it.
Yeah, and there's Cuban on the outside doing what he does best, cheating. And just poor Big Mike. This is almost like a handicap match here I mean, the referee's doing his job, admonishing the big Russian.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing. We see this so much. It's despicable.
Right now, Zagar Koloff with the right hand levels the big man, goes down, and
even as big as the Russian is right there, he did his whole body on the cover. He still should have hooked that leg.
Yeah, that is a little surprising here. I think the big Russian got overconfident as Koloff drops the forearm on the Big Mike. Well, I go back also to what Joe Brody said about, and he did have a point, that you're bringing in some of the most competitive matches and bringing in good competitors here. I can't wait to see who you bring to challenge Joe Brody for that television championship.
I appreciate that. Well, like you said, I've got some great scouts out there scouting some talent. We have great talent here already.
Yes.
Many deserving talents here for that. But, like I said, Brad Taylor will be your next contender for that TV title.
As it stands right now, that's true. Richlands, Virginia. Big Mike fired up. There comes this one strap. Is he going to bring down the other? There he is. JD. We saw that intensity when he faced Tony Perdue. The man could be unstoppable now. Big Mike's just waiting for that moment. Going to try to hit him with a big power slam that shakes the whole ring.
Oh, Russian stopped that with an eye poke.
Well, that comes from veteran experience.
Oh, he's seen it coming.
Well, the Russian doing desperation things.
You get that, where I went with that? He's seen it coming.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks at home, for that one by Mr. Brad Taylor.
Oh
no! That came straight to the back.
Yeah, that's going to...
I don't know how close Cuban got to the kidney, but it could be
serious. Bad. I mean, once you hit that kidney shot, that's bad with that stiff cane there, and that slowed his momentum down.
Mike blocks it. He blocks it again. Can he find a way to get momentum to reverse it completely?
JD, do you see the frame on Big Mike?
And the shoulder block takes both men down.
He is a big dude.
He is. And now I look at this and go, who's got the energy? Who's got the willpower at this point to get up first? And it looks like it's Big Mike so far. Mike up to that vertical base. Needs to remain focused.
Yeah.
Big Mike, a valid point there.
But Big Mike can stop.
Oh, no.
Did the refs, was that a low blow?
I think I think it was. The light's a little in my eyes today, unfortunately. So I'm not 100% sure, but whatever it was, they made sure to do it stealthily so the referee couldn't see it.
Exactly, because the ref's right there on it. That's taunting. I don't think he needs to be taunting Big Mike.
No, I don't either. I think you're going to get this young man angry. And this guy, he's got a lot of adrenaline. I mean, he's a young guy, and he can get right back in this really quickly. Again,
Richie, the assassin, Cuban assassin, goes over there, interferes in the match. You got to give it to the Russian, man. He knows how to distract that ref.
Yeah, Mike finally with the reversal, though, and he catches it. Power slam! That's it! It's over! 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Big Mike!
What we've seen again, another impressive match by Big Mike.
Well, Big Mike, known for that power slam, and even with the interference of the Cuban assassin, Richie Acevedo, right. Big Mike was able to pull out the victory here, show why he's a top contender already in this
in a short tenure here, he is a top contender guy, no doubt.
Yeah, but I got to go now deal with Richie Acevedo and the Russian because you decided to schedule an interview after this match. Thanks, Brad.
Sorry.
Do you think you have what it takes to step inside the ring and mix it up with the stars of American Pro Wrestling? Well, now is your opportunity to be trained by the very best. To put in your application, dial 681-207-3175. You could see yourself one day on Championship Wrestling Television.
Cuban assassin, you tried every dirty trick in the book, sir, and Big Mike was still able to pull out on the victory.
No. I want to know what that stinking no good for nothing commissioner, general manager, secretary, coffee go-getter is just sitting over here and let this injustice get by here. That referee was counting slow every time my Russian had him there, and he counted real. That was the fastest count I ever seen in my life. The fastest count. You know that was fast count. You know that was you got glasses. Did your prescription run out on those or what? You know he counted 1, 2, 3 real fast. He counted slow every time my man had him beat. Big Mike, this isn't over. We're not done with you. We're going to get another time with you, whether it's going to be the Russian, whether it's going to be the Baron, or you may never know who my new guy is going to be coming in. You never know. It may even be me. Maybe I might come in and get you, Big Mike, and I'm going to teach you a lesson. Sooner or later, we're going to cross paths again, and I'm still scouting for new members. You come in here. You know that this big man here, just because you got robbed, I don't know what that guy's doing over here. I'm going to file a complaint on this guy. I'm going to file a complaint. I'm going through my attorneys. I'm going to file a complaint on this guy. That's a terrible injustice. That was the fastest count I've seen. Big Mike should be called Speedy Gonzalez because that referee counted too daggone fast. You know that. You saw with those glasses, right? I'm falling down the middle. Maybe you should wear contacts. You shut your stinking mouth.
We'll have more APW for you after this commercial break.
Coppola Cabin Rentals in Bluefield, West Virginia. Brand new interiors featuring television, kitchen, Keurig, mini fridge, internet, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Cabins available for up to 12 people. Come enjoy your ATV vacation staying at Coppola Cabin Rentals. 2531 Cole Heritage Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. Call 304-320-7200. Mention APW for an immediate discount.
Guys, we heard TJ Walker earlier, exclusively Rumble.com match, no DQ for that one, and one team will no longer be together. You asked for it, you got it. Where's your heads at right now?
Tonight, I want to introduce all of you to the funeral of the Appalachian Express. Look, tonight it's no DQ, so we can do whatever we want to the Appalachian Express, and we're going to make them pay for the things they've done to not just us, but everyone in that locker room. So tonight, I'm going to take a chair to the back of TJ Walker, just like he did to me, and I'm going to prove why we're the better tag team. Listen, I want to thank all of you beautiful fans that are coming out to see the end of them, because they have not just hurt us, but everyone else. And I am so glad there's so many people here to see the end.
Exclusively on Rumble.com. Look for that one, folks. Let's get to the ring for our next match. Brad Taylor's quickly evident things have fallen apart. I mean, last week these two were teamed up in a Rumble.com match taking on Grappling Inc. The week before that, they're wrestling the Dawsons, and things dissolved quickly.
Quickly. I had no clue that there was any tension between the two. I didn't know that Travis Durton had anything against Willis Wildstorm. But real quick, sure. I want to mention the Cuban Assassin. Yeah. Is he blind? Is he blind?
You're going to have to take that up with the Cuban Assassin. My job is to be the impartial journalist here.
I'm just saying, man. I think he needs to watch the matches a little better.
I will tell you from history, though, that is not the first time I've seen the Cuban Assassin cry foul, and I'm sure it is not the last.
I'm sure so, too.
Well, I mean, Travis Durton, he felt like he was the stronger anchor of the team, that Willis Wildstar was holding him back, and decides to break free. Speaking of the Cuban Assassin thinks this Durton kid might have something. We saw that in the interviews a couple weeks ago.
I think maybe what happened was the Cuban Assassin got in his ear in the locker room and talked him up a game, and he already had the bad attitude, and that's where we're at today. But we've got two great cruiserweight contenders in this ring right now.
Yeah, definitely people that could be wrestling Dixon Bad for that NICW World Cruiserweight Championship.
And Dixon Bad has not had a title defense in quite some time. So I'm telling you, that's coming up real soon.
All right, I'm looking forward to that one. Referee's checking them.
If we're lucky, he'll be a singles competitor again after tonight.
Well,
That's
I
all
mean,
I'll
I
say
got to
about
remain
that.
impartial to that one. But again, on Rumble.com, losing team must split. Dawson's Appalachian Express. You're going to want to head over to Rumble.com, ladies and gentlemen, American Pro Wrestling TV. And as you're watching this one, if it's on television, go over to YouTube and subscribe. If you're already on YouTube streaming this, first of all, thank you very much.
Yes.
And then make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. We also want to hear from you. We know we're getting a lot of viewers from the Roanoke, Virginia area, as well as in Europe and Africa from time to time. So,
I mean, it's great how this thing is going and expanding. Big things are coming and happening with APW right now. So please join us on YouTube. Like JD said, go subscribe, like, follow, share, do all them things. Look at there. That was beautiful.
yeah, that drop kick by Wildstar was well scouted and well placed here. Wildstar trying to get Durden back into the ring.
Durden's wanting to slow it down.
Well, I tell you what, Durden underestimated his opponent here today. I mean, he says he was a strong man of the team. Well, right now it does not look like he was the stronger member of Dark Horse.
Correct. Oh, who do we have? Look at here. Mr. Cuban Assassin.
I mean, we know that the Cuban Assassin has an interest in Durden. I'm not sure if it's... Well, you're the general manager. Is it legal for him to be that close to the ring at this point?
He does have a managerial license.
Okay.
So, yes, he can be sitting there.
Even if he's not managing one of the others.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can be out here at any time he so chooses.
Well, there you hear
As
it.
long as he doesn't get involved again in this match.
Hook of the leg here by Durden. 1, 2.5.
Because neither one of these is his guys, I will find him if he gets involved.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I know that Richie Acevedo has some deep pockets with some money he's burning some hole in them. You just do that, Brad Taylor. Irish whip over into the corner now as Wildstar with his speed and agility. Quick roll up here. This could be all. 1, 2.
That was...
I thought, man, that was a close 3.
That was a very close 3, JD. Maybe my eyes are bad.
Well, I mean, I tell you, I thought it was. So did Wildstar, but Durden now
God, that was
dishing out the punishment because he almost lost this one.
That angered him. It got some fuel under his fire under his fuel, or fuel under the fire, however you want to say it. But that was a stiff knee to the arm, man.
Now the boot's being applied to the man from Alabama. And Wildstar in the wrong corner with a knife-edge chop, or open-handed chop there, straight to the pectoral muscle. And you see the forearm there, and just striking away on his opponent. Durden trying to wear him down, but Wildstar swinging wildly back, and it is effective here. Wildstar going to try to get the suplex off. Can he nail it? He does!
Oh, that was beautiful.
And look at that kip up there by Wildstar. I thought he was going to go for the pin there, but decided to go different gears and slow the pace of the match down.
This man, Wildstar, is in great shape. And as good as Dixon is in that ring, and he's good, and he's a hard hitter, and he's a fighter, a grappler. But I'm going to tell you, if it ever went to deep waters, let me just put it this way. The winner of this match, I'm going to give a title shot real soon.
Well, if anybody would be had the advantage in the deep waters, it'd be Willis Wildstar, former U.S. Navy veteran.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he knows how to hang in there.
And there we see
represented our country.
Yep. Oh, Durden getting desperate and trying to claim a justifiable act there, but definitely not here. Man, I tell you what, this kid's attitude, I'm sorry, I know it's supposed to be impartial, this kid's attitude stinks.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? If he was to align with the Cuban Assassin, that would show his disloyalty to this country. That's my opinion.
Well, I know it's definitely showing his disloyalty to this former tag team as Willis Wildstar.
Oh my God.
That open-handed chop collapses Durden.
Lord have mercy. He's going to cave that chest in. Cave that nest.
Well, Durden got not pleased at all is what happened there with those actions, trying to get a reversal, though, of the Irish whip, and clothesline by Durden, though. Stops it, hooks the leg. This could be 1, 2 and a half. As we see Durden here Well, you see the way Durden's nursing his chest there? That open-handed chop did more damage than
that lit him up, no doubt about it. It's going to cave that nest in. I mean chest in. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right here. And Durden stomping away on the, speaking of the chest, right there on the pectoral muscles of Wildstar. Wildstar in trouble. Wait, Wildstar, though, he got him up here and pulls it off. Can he get the pin out of it? No. Oh, no, he's got the arm. Got the arm there. And oh, come on, Durden. Oh, no, excuse me. Come on, Wildstar. The inexperience of Willis Wildstar playing to his disadvantage here. And Durden with a kick straight to the gut. Plants him with the DDT. That could be all.
I'll tell you, that was pretty. I think he don't know where he's at.
1, 2, 3. Durden wins.
There's your winner. Right in the middle of the ring. I mean, he was
Here's your winner, Travis Durden. Wildstar getting a little distracted in the time that he should not have been.
Exactly, you're right.
But I mean, after we saw what the Cuban Assassin did in the first match, who can blame Willis Wildstar?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the West Virginia Bigfoot Museum is sponsoring the Bigfoot Festival in Summersville, West Virginia. And if you want more information, contact Laura and say APW sent you.
Willis Wildstar, I was saying just on commentary right now, I can't blame you for trying to keep an eye on the Cuban Assassin after what he did in our opening match here today. Unfortunately, that led to the loss.
I can't believe Durden turned on me. He is dirty as he said, as dirty as I thought. I can't believe the Cuban is out here recruiting the good guys, trying to turn it to something it ain't supposed to be. Wildstar is no stranger to adversity. I am the rose in the concrete. That concrete floor can't keep me from growing, and I'll be back. Wildstar ain't going nowhere. I aspire to inspire, and I'm inspired by all y'all. I appreciate y'all coming out.
Willis Wildstar, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have more right after this commercial break.
Largest selection of DVDs and Blu-ray featuring horror, thriller, and pop culture iconic movies is available at Spookables. Are you old school? VHS, black and white copies, plus laser disc of all of your favorite movies from every genre, especially the horror collections. 4141 Cole Heritage Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. It's Spookable.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the new NICW World Tag Team Champions, Grappling Inc.
How are you today, sir?
You're probably doing a little better than me with where you're at right now.
After Friday night, we sure are, man. We went in and done exactly what we said we were going to do. We came to APW to become champions, and that's exactly what we did Friday night in Fayetteville, West Virginia.
That's right. We came, we saw, we conquered the Mid-Atlantic Aces to become your new World NICW.
Well, Joe Brody, I don't understand.
I got a little something to say. Step aside. Let me have the microphone here. There's a lot of tension going on in APW, and it's the fault of one man. We all know who it is. He came here straight out of Mayberry. He's here. I called him Goober earlier. Obviously, he's decided to take a powder when I came out here because I got a little something that I dug up. You see, the match in Fayetteville that you guys had on Friday night, the contract was done when I was still in control of APW. And it says right here that that belt is not on the line. That match was for the APW tag team titles, not the NICW World Tag Team titles. Take a look right there. Read it out for him, Jonathan.
Title match for the APW Tag Team Championship.
Now, this was signed before? Now, come on, man. Come on. This sounds like something.
You guys signed the contract. The contract clearly said the Mid-Atlantic Aces we're going up against Grappling Inc. in Fayetteville for the APW tag team titles, and this was set in motion a long time ago. You signed the contract, and the contract is valid, and it's good. So what I'd like you guys to do is just be a couple of gentlemen and return the Mid-Atlantic Aces tag team title belts to them, because they are the rightful world tag team champions.
Gentlemen, the paperwork is legit. I will sign off on it. Unfortunately, you are not the NICW World Tag Team Champions. You are the APW Tag Team Champions here.
It's in black and white, Jonathan Darwin. It's in black and white right here on the contract. And now, hold on here. We've got somebody. Otis Campbell's coming in here and is going to give us a few words here if he can. Go ahead, Stumbles.
Guys, get out of my way.
You see what it says right there? Read the contract. That was signed by an authorized APW representative. It is legal and it is valid. So you give them belts back to them.
First of all, guys, that contract, I did kind of know about some things, and I thought we could overlook it, but I was wrong. So unfortunately, I do need to take those NICW titles from you right now.
That's right. Give them back to the rightful champs over there.
Unfortunately, I have to give them back to these goons. I'm sorry, the minute but, Mr. Brody, they did, excuse me, General Manager Brad Taylor speaking. They did, Grappling Inc., put a beating on the Mid-Atlantic Aces the other night. And they did pin them. And like your own words, Mr. Brody, it was for the APW championships. So guys, tonight, they are ununified as General Manager Brad Taylor has ununified these titles, and I am giving you the new APW champions, the Grappling Inc.
Ain't no way. Hey, you guys think you're something? You think I got a contract right here. I tell you what, you think you can do something with those? I tell you what, get in the ring right now with the World Tag Team Champs, and we'll find out who the champions around here are.
Tag Team Championship match right now.
I'm so tired of this. I got a contract, Jonathan. You need to read this.
Beautiful.
Man, Brad Taylor, the fallout from today's broadcast completely is just
crazy.
I'm beside myself.
Yes, lots happened today.
Yeah, you got TJ Walker and Tony Perdue at each other's ends. You got Cuban Assassin trying to recruit Travis Durden, possibly.
You got a massive.
And you ununified the tag team championship.
Ununified them. I seen that contract the other night, and I was waiting for Mr. Brody to come out and do something stupid like that. Well, I couldn't be happier right now. And plus, hey, don't forget about that massive implication match on Rumble.com exclusive.
Yeah, that's going to be something to see. That will not be on our television or YouTube broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. You will have to go over to Rumble.com, search for American Pro Wrestling TV, Appalachian Express, Dawson's, no disqualification match, losing team must split up.
But hey, the Mid-Atlantic Aces have a chance to unify them titles again. Let's show up and let's see what they got. If they can beat Grappling Inc. tonight, well, guess what? They unified them belts again. I'm fair.
And that would be absolutely justified. If they win, they can say they're the unified tag team champions again. But that rear waist lock by Titan Troy, using the amateur wrestling background, is keeping Lane Cali from mounting any offense here.
Our tag team division here in APW is outstanding. It is crazy to have a unified title in the tag teams when we've got such great and so many tag teams in this APW.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of them were showcased in that Mountain State tag team tournament.
Oh, my God,
Wait a minute, quick roll up. 1, 2.
I was in the hospital during that tournament, but we'll say less about that. I digress.
Yeah. But you at least got to see the
Oh, yes.
caliber of talent in those
Oh, my
tag
God,
teams. that
yeah.
were in
Well,
that
yeah, I
tournament.
brought them in.
Yes. And right now we're seeing 2 strong tag teams, the NICW World Tag Team
This,
Champions.
you want to talk about, too. Yes, I give the Dawsons. They won they're great, too. It's hard to say who's number one, whether you got the belt or not. But let me tell you, these 2 that's in this ring right now, I'm going to tell you, Lane Cowley, I've always praised Lane Cowley. Bitter Brian, he's bitter, but he's good. You got Grappling Inc., 2 of the best grapplers in this business in APW right now.
Double team there. And the Grappling Inc. working how they do in tandem 2.
Brock's got all of it. Troy, not so much, but hey.
Well, I think you only need Brock's to get it.
Right. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, correct. But they got the tag. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm excited about this match a lot. I mean, the tension is high right now. Whoa!
I think Compton, I thought he tagged Cali to bring him back in. Like, I didn't want any piece of this. And we're seeing why right now as Brock's Boulder trying to pull the arm out of the socket of the challengers. And Brian Compton in a position we normally don't see him in, submission maneuver being applied by one half of Grappling Inc.
Brock's and Titan Troy, they are amateur wrestlers, both of them. They know how to get in that ring and do the amateur stuff and keep it old school if they have to. But don't be mistaken, they can bring it. They can bring it if they need to be against the Mid-Atlantic Aces.
Oh, yeah, and I know for a fact they do have other regional tag team championships out there right now that they're actively defending, which shows why they were able to defeat the Mid-Atlantic Aces in Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Good point, JD. Good point. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, they are champions in other promotions, and I'm not afraid to say nothing about other promotions. I hope we all can get along and work together. But the regional is APW is the best. NICW is the best. We are the best promotion going around the world right now in the Indies, and we've got the best talent out there today.
Well, the tag team champions showing why they are the tag team champions here. Titan Troy, a little head games
Look
here.
at this. Look at this.
Signature monkey flip out of Grappling Inc.
Oh, got it too.
Troy goes for the pin. Is it retention? No.
If you're looking for some old school, back in the day wrestling, this is it. This is the place to be. APW, All American Pro Wrestling. What'd you say, JD?
Well, what I was going to say, actually, we got sidetracked a little bit, is I think about Titan Troy and Bronx Boulder and those regional tag team championships. I mean, they're not taking any weekends off. They're still grinding.
No.
Swinging neck breaker, though, by Bitter Brian Compton allows Cali to come back into this one.
They didn't just start. You know what I'm saying? They've paid their dues. They've done their time.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the result of what happens when you can do your time and run, and you go out there and you work it, you work it, you work it.
Brian Compton on the outside. Layton Cali, his partner, on the inside, stretching the shoulders of Titan Troy.
I remember back when I first met Grappling Inc., I called them Grappling 1 and Grappler 2. My mistake, because there is no doubt and there is all recognition in who these 2 are, Bronx Boulder and Titan Troy, Grappling Inc.
And they had a really sour taste when they came in, but they have humbled themselves, which led them to becoming the APW Tag Team Champions. And speaking of champions, our big main event still to come, that unified heavyweight championship match between Bryson Phipps and Tony Perdue.
Yeah, I set that up, another big guy. I want Tony to get these new guys and big guys, and if they can hang with him, then I want to keep them. If they cannot, I'm not going to keep a big guy.
Well, right now, the two skinny guys are working on each other, and Mid-Atlantic Aces doing what they do best, cut that ring in half.
I usually keep contract signings to private and personal, but I'm going to tell you what, Big Mike, that's what he was working towards the other night, and I wanted to see his show, and I don't need big guys that can't keep up with big guys, and he showed that he can, so I gave him a contract.
Yeah. And Bryson Phipps, a strong contender in his own right. I'm going to have words with him a little later in the broadcast here. Troy with the Irish whip, but Compton reverses with speed and catches him with the spine buster.
Oh, my God.
That could be all. 1, 2.
Lazy cover by Bitter Brian. Lazy, he knows better than that.
Well, I think his ego got the best of him here. He goes, I hit the spine buster. That's all I needed to do. Sitting on the back of Titan Troy, as we see. The Mid-Atlantic Aces get Titan Troy to submit. And here's partner on the outside talking about the fortitude out of his tag team partner, Titan Troy. I tell you what, everybody is hot and lively here today in the Mountain State Sportatorium.
I love today. We've got a lively crowd into it. Our guys are hot and heavy on it tonight. Great matches so far. Great, more to come.
Yeah, we got the main event still to come right now. Tag team championships on the line. APW Tag Team Championships specifically as the Mid-Atlantic Aces attempt to reunify the championship. Great cover there, but that's going to be enough.
No.
Challenging the APW Tag Team Champions, Grappling Inc. Well, I tell you what, the title can't change hands on a disqualification.
No, that it cannot do. So
Callie needs to make sure that he keeps his head level.
Correct. The Mid-Atlantic Aces need to watch what they're doing here because they can't. Whoa.
See those forearm strikes here, back and forth as Troy trying to fight to continue. Off the ropes. Whoa, did he rock Callie hard? What a kick to the back of the head, though.
This is amazing right here. Both competitors doing what they do.
Scoop slam in the center of the ring. Goes for the pin. 2. Titan Troy in danger now as he tries to get over to his tag team partner, but not enough energy to get there quickly. As you see, that allows Callie to continue the offense he has started here in the Mountain State Sportatorium.
See, they got him in their corner, cutting off the ring. Beautiful, like they always are. They're good tag team specialists. I got to give that to Mid-Atlantic Aces.
Well, that's why they were the Unified Tag Championships for so long.
For so very long.
Is because they know how to cut the ring in half.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many days that were unified, but it was quite a few.
We will go back and we'll get you that information, ladies and gentlemen. Here, sunset flip. Are they going to retain? 1, 2. Saw Callie trying to break it up. Holy Moses, that clothesline turned Titan Troy inside out. Hook of the leg, but that's not going to be enough. Excuse me, Brian Compton not putting both shoulders down. Not enough weight on both shoulders. That allowed Titan Troy to kick out with almost ease.
Yes. But again, got him in their corner. Got Troy in their corner, excuse me.
As we're seeing now, Lane Callie, inverted atomic drop. And Callie just, I tell you, that blurred the vision of the champion. And a swinging neck breaker. Is it going to be enough? I tell you what, these lackadaisical covers out of the challengers.
They could have already maybe possibly won this match if they would do the covers correctly. They're nonchalant, lazy.
Callie shouldn't be arguing about the count. He should be arguing about the fact with himself that, hey, I didn't do my job correctly.
There you go, JD.
Which
Perfect.
allowed Titan Troy to kick out of this one. Straight to the midsection. Troy goes, but collapses over into the corner, still in the wrong area that he used to be. Titan Troy with a cross body. Didn't get all of it, but it was effective. As I thought Callie was going to try to drape over Troy, but Titan Troy, can he get there?
Here we go.
They both desperately needs a tag. But Brock's border finally there. And your bully's bully is fired up. Ready to take it to the better one himself, Brian Compton, with those clotheslines.
Here we go. Huge body slam. Huge. Oh, I think we're coming in for the close.
Down and charging up the battering ram as the referee. Oh, come on.
What is that? That's a disqualification right off the bat. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. And JD, you better say, still APW champions.
your winners as a result of a disqualification, and still your APW Tag Team Champions.
That's right.
Grappling Inc. Well, Grappling Inc., I mean, they successfully have kept the championship, but they're not pleased with the outcome, and I can't blame them.
Yes, boys, get your belts. I am proud of this Grappling Inc. I'm proud that they're representing APW.
And we're going to have words with the challenger for the Unified Championship, Bryson Phipps, right after this.
Do you think you have what it takes to step inside the ring and mix it up with the stars of American Pro Wrestling? Well, now is your opportunity to be trained by the very best. To put in your application, dial 681-207-3175. You could see yourself one day on Championship Wrestling Television.
Bryson Phipps, it's great to see you back in the Mountain State Sportatorium. I know you got to be excited. You have a chance to become the Unified Champion here today as you take on Tony Perdue.
Yes, very excited. I don't need the music. The energy comes by itself. Just 2 short weeks ago when I was here, Big Mike and I took each other to the limit. But I have moved on. I have learned from it. I came up a little bit short. Tonight, Tony Perdue. I'm a former APW television champion. I got a taste of gold about a year ago today, and now I want it again when I'm coming after your Unified Championship.
I want to say for 34 years this year, and this is a shoot, I've been in this business. Real talk. I've seen a lot, from Florida to the Virginias and West Virginia. Better get that straight. I've seen a lot of guys. So, Mr. Perdue, I'm going to ask you one question. I just have one question for you. Loyalty or legacy? Which is more important to you? Because your loyalty to a guy that you see was there for you when nobody else was, but a guy that uses people until he doesn't need them anymore, makes things in his favor at all times, but a legacy for children, grandchildren, to be a good man, to get good victories, and to do things the right way. So I asked you, loyalty or legacy?
Both. People confuse every single day. You think I'm a nice guy. That's pretty accurate. But the simple fact is I'm only nice because that's what I choose to do. But I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good man. I prove it all the time. In that ring, I may not do things the way you see fit, or Jonathan the way he sees fit, or the way these fans see fit. But the fact of the matter is, I hold on to this belt how I see fit. So legacy is determined by what you leave in the ring. And I'm a winner, and you can't deny that.
And we see it, the shaking of the hands, the sign of mutual respect as we get ready for this one.
Man of his word, a man of his word. That's what I like. I just needed to get to him. I've had a lot of sit-downs with him, a lot of good talk, a lot of good conversation. He just needs to get Joe Brody out of his head because all he's doing is using him.
Well, here's the thing I think about here. Yeah, Tony Perdue, very accomplished wrestler, a man of honor as we know it, but at the end of this match, might not be the unified heavyweight champion. It might be TJ Walker and Bryson Phipps making up down the line.
Very capable opponent.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a couple of weeks ago, Bryson Phipps was talking about it during his interview, young upstart, Big Mike, competitive match.
Yeah.
Didn't go the way Bryson Phipps wanted, but he took it to Big Mike.
Yes, he did. He took it to Big Mike, and he'll take it to Perdue. No doubt about it.
Plus, he's got like a almost 40-pound weight advantage on Perdue.
Yeah.
So will that big frame come into play?
Just because you have just now recently seen him back on APW TV, if you've never watched, he was here before, like we said, former APW TV champion in his own right, one of the best performers here as well. He's not green. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I know he's not at all here. Good wrestling as Phipps is able to reverse with that hammer lock in place.
We just might have our very first clean-cut wrestling match tonight.
Yeah, and that tag team title match was not clean cut.
Not
just
at
as
all.
the referee, I think I can still see the red marks from Britta Brian Compton on the
Just
man's
slapped
face.
him, man. Just outright slapped him. What? You know, speaking of that, I want to make it very clear. You do not touch our officials. When you do, you will be given a fine. And I am fining him right now $1,500. And for an indie, that's a lot of money.
Well, I know it's going to hurt Brian Compton, but, I mean, now we got to hear him. I need tolls. Now I need money for the pay the fine.
I know, but I have to do something. I
Of course
cannot
you
let
have
that
to.
get away.
No. I mean, I want to know what Brian Compton was thinking, though.
He wasn't, buddy.
I mean, I got to tell you, Link Kelly's going to have some words with him in the back about, hey, we could have been the tag champs again.
That has to put some tension between those two. Because Lane Kelly's about winning, about gold. He's young. He wants all the belts.
Now, speaking of tension, look at the tension being applied by Tony Perdue to Bryson Phipps there.
I know. He's on it right in the middle of that ring, keeping it clean, keeping it good. I love it. I love this kind of competition. This is the 80s, 90s look here, and this is what we're all about here at APW.
Good head scissors allows Phipps to get up, and a hip toss.
Was that beautiful, JD?
I tell you, Bryson Phipps has got it measured now. Scoop slam.
Whoa.
And Perdue decided to take a moment here to regroup.
Smart by Tony. Slow down the momentum. Let it get back into your speed.
Yeah, I mean, Perdue can go
he can
tempo.
go the distance.
Well, he can go the tempo of Phipps, but he wants to wrestle his match.
His match.
Not,
his style.
not Phipps' match.
His way. So, you know, smart. I give it to him. Get out, take a breather, slow it down, get back to your wrestling.
Nursing the lower back there is our champion.
And I mean, Tony's not a young guy.
But, hey, age is only a number. I'll tell you that from personal experience here.
His body ain't young. It's been beat a lot.
And Tony Perdue's trying to stay on the level. I know that those thoughts might be creeping into his head. Let me take the cheap shot, but he doesn't.
Right.
Goes to the collar elbow type, which allows Phipps to get the side headlock.
Here's my question, JD. When that match does take place between TJ and if Tony Perdue, if Tony Perdue, what do you think, Brody? Because he sure has used the Appalachian Express a whole lot, and they are very loyal. Talk about loyalty.
Well, I tell you what,
TJ is very loyal to Jody.
I tell you, I'd love to get an interview with Joe Brody right before that match happens and see where his head's at.
I can arrange that.
As you see now, Bryson Phipps using a grounded game here on the champion. As the man from Sin City gets to the vertical base. And he's trying to use his power here, but I'm not going to say this often. Tony Perdue's having trouble using that big frame of his.
Sure he is. Well, he's going against a bigger guy, JD. Much bigger guy. And that is slowing Tony down on what he normally does.
Well, not just that I think about. I mean, that match he had with Big Mike in Fayetteville, West Virginia, and showed himself just how strong of a champion he is here. There's that leapfrog again. And a drop kick by out of Tony Perdue, the champ getting air here in the Mountain State Sportatorium.
Every time I see him do that, I mark out. I'm sorry. That is awesome.
I tell you, Bryson Phipps got caught off guard here, but that took a lot of energy out of our champion. Perdue moving slow and over, still nursing the lower back there. As we see now.
He has definitely got it. That one move, that sudden move, has got it back to where Tony Perdue wants it. This is our main event, guys. Please check us out on YouTube and subscribe, share, follow. If you're seeing this on Facebook, go to our YouTube channel and check out all our shows. Get caught up, updated. And then rumble.com exclusive matches, as we'll have a barn burner tonight. I'm looking forward to this. TJ, Dixon, the Dawson boys.
That's gonna be something here. Speaking of something, knocking the wind out of his opponent, Tony Perdue, using those gigantic shoulders of his. And now straight follows up with a knee right to that solar plexus. Purdue.
Calling for that spear, I believe. I think that's a spear into the corner. He does this all the time. That's vintage Tony.
Tony Purdue coming all the way over the corner. He hits that spear, knocking the wind right out of Phipps, but Phipps is collapsed in the corner, not anywhere near a place he can be pinned.
No. I don't think Tony's worried about the pin as of right this minute.
Well, he knocked the wind out of his opponent here.
Yes, he did, and that is vintage Tony.
And Tony Purdue now, he's not going to try this. He's going to see. I tell you what, Tony Purdue putting his power on display, possibly, if he can get him up. Holy Moses, he gets Phipps up and over. That snap suplex by the champion shows why he's the champ. Draper cover there. 2 count, though, not enough yet. I got to tell you, I'm seeing something out of Phipps there. I mean, after that shoulder ram over into the corner and following up with a snap suplex, I thought Purdue had Phipps' number there.
Yeah, I never doubted Phipps. I never doubted this was going to be a great match.
2.
Just a 2 count. The crowd is kind of getting behind Tony.
Well, I think they believed that it was a 3 count. I got to say that it's still a 2 count, and Tony Purdue needs to continue those power moves, because it's probably only be a matter of time if he does that, getting Bryson Phipps to pinned. And Bryson Phipps got the knee in there, in the middle of the back, pulling on the neck there, all those muscles. Tony Purdue being smart, trying to keep his opponent grounded. Bryson Phipps gets to the ropes, though, for a clean break. Purdue follows it up with an axe handle, though. I mean, I'm not going to call it a cheap shot.
No, I'm not going to call that a cheap shot. I mean, he's just in the moment.
Yep. And Tony Purdue now.
Oh.
Well, I thought he was going to try to
get
the pieces together there as Phipps fights back. That hand stumbles the man from West Virginia.
You can't get hit with too many of those. It'll put you out.
Well, not at all. And Purdue knows it. I think Purdue's just putting the exclamation point on it to make sure that Phipps does not kick out this time.
It could be. But don't count Phipps out. Do not count that boy out.
No, I mean, somebody can go toe-to-toe with Big Mike. He's got well conditioning here. Purdue has him in the corner, rocking the bell out of the challenger there. I tell you what, that young man's got to be seeing stars right now. Purdue, he's going to go to the corner again, it looks like. Hit that big ram that he's known for. Getting ready with that head of steam. Can Purdue do it? Oh, no one was home.
To the well one too many times. And what we got? Come on, man. Bryson is setting him up for something. He's waiting for him to turn around.
Shoulder to steel there. And Purdue in trouble.
Yeah, that you were saying.
Bryson Phipps with a 3-point stance.
Yep.
A la Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, look at that. How quick this has turned around. We thought Bryson was down for the count just minutes ago, and now look who's down.
Bryson Phipps going to the middle of the rope.
Wow,
that
that's a big
humongous
boy
body
on the
might
second
be
rope.
Coming off, and holy. Well,
how quick. These two guys are going back and forth.
Yeah. Purdue drapes the leg over and hooks it. 1. That's it.
That is it.